we just saw on the Daily Caller they've put together a very handy list of all of the hoax hate crimes that have taken place in the Trump era, which is absolutely amazing. You counted how many?
There's like 21 on here. I mean, listen, if you didn't think that Trump derangement syndrome is real, it's real.
It is really real.
It is. This is a staggering list.
For real.
Yeah, it's really scary. I think I counted 21. I mean, sometimes I don't count right. But
I mean, math is not your.
And we're on a break, and you guys were talking about Laura Logan's boobs, and so I may have counted wrong. It may have been 21, 22, probably, give or take. But it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff here. That is a really terrifying list of stuff.
And it doesn't matter, celebrity or non-celebrity, right?
No.
The people are doing this, and it starts in November of 2016 with the anti-Muslim hate crime in Michigan that turned out to be a hoax, all the way through present day. That's way too many.
Okay, but what really disturbs me is that this had to be collected, but you didn't really hear about these things.
They didn't get nearly the attention.
Oh, of course they don't get the attention.
They get the attention at first when everyone's like, oh my God, it's such an awful hate crime. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But then when it turns out to be false, it's like cricket.
It's like what we always say about putting the toothpaste back in the tube, right? Because you hear about how horrible it is, but you don't hear about how it was a hoax. Because, it's kind of like what Laura Logan was saying, 85% of the media is Democrat.
Right.
And 98% of our news coverage about Trump is negative. And so what do you think we're going to hear? We're going to hear about the hateful things. We're not going to hear about how this stuff is it's hoax.
It'll be a total side note or a footnote or like a retraction, one of those.
Or something tiny at the bottom, like a little tiny little footnote at the bottom of a news story, if that.
Yeah.
If they even get around to doing that, 3 weeks later or something, if that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like I said, it's staggering. Wow.
Yeah, the whole list is there at the Daily Caller. You can take a look at it there.
And again, it's at the Daily Caller. Okay, it's not on CNN. It's
not.
No,
they would never want to talk about this.
No, it's not MSNBC. It's not CBS. It's not ABC. It's not this. You're never going to find this stuff on a major, news network. You're never going to see this stuff ever.
Nope.
Do you guys have a favorite hoax?
I don't have a favorite hoax. I don't like hoaxes. Not a hoax fan.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say there's a favorite. I mean, it's
just not really a fan of hoaxes.
I just can't believe that people do this. I can't believe that. It's kind of like what I was saying. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
It really makes me sad for humanity that people are out there making this stuff up. Why?
Yeah.
Do you hate Trump that bad? And you hate your country that much that you are willing to do this, that you're willing to make this stuff up.
If you have to make it up, then don't you see that it's not as big of an issue as you think it is?
It's not happening as often as you want it to happen.
Right. I think it was the WAPO. There was an opinion piece in the WAPO yesterday, and I can't remember who the author was, but I saw a lot of tweets about it, that this author of this opinion piece was upset that they needed the Jussie Smollett story to be true, because otherwise the implication was that it isn't as big of a problem, and they need it to be a problem.
It's like, why do you need it to be a problem? Why?
Yeah. Why do you want that?
Why do you want that?
It's crazy.
Why?
It's legitimately crazy.
Because it is. It is completely insane. You are insane. You are an insane person. Jussie Smollett has problems. He has mental issues if he is willing to go to these lengths to make this stuff happen. He has problems. And to me, that shows that progressivism is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
If you are aligned with that way of thinking, you may want to look in the mirror and wonder what you're doing.
Yeah, well, it's like that guy said back to Alyssa Milano. You need to ask yourself why you're so anxious to believe these stories when they hit. Why you just immediately react to them.
Yeah, why did Kamala Harris, why was she so eager to believe that? Why was Cory Booker so aligned? Why was he so eager to believe it? Mm-hmm. Why?
And then, they've got all this anti-lynching bills up for votes or whatever. When was the last actual lynching.
Exactly.
Like in the 80s? I mean, before that? I don't even know. But I'm saying this is not a problem that we need to address with legislation.
Exactly.
This is madness that we're making this a thing.
I'm appalled that people... we should be looking at this and going, this is an issue. TDS is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem.
It's a bigger problem than the problems that they're creating with these hoaxes.
Yeah. The hatred that people have for Donald Trump is a bigger problem than this.
Yeah. Also, charcoal masks are now racist.
Okay.
So this is obviously also
a huge problem.
A huge problem. I love a good mask.
Yes, you do.
Now, mine tend to be the mud masks that are dark green because they come from the sea.
You do.
So I like the ones that are dark
those?
green. But I think that we should do, and our videographer is here right now, we should do a video, Maddie, of us doing a charcoal black face mask. Because I am not going to bow down to the pressure of being told that this is now considered blackface.
Okay, that's what they think. They think that charcoal face masks are now blackface.
It's like an excuse because we're so desperate to be racist that we will use any possible method we can to wear blackface.
Oh my God, that's what it is.
That's what they're saying.
Because white people... The white people want to be blackface so bad.
We want it so bad.
We want a charcoal face mask to do that.
That's why we get
That's
them.
what it is. And so that's going to make us
That's
racist.
why we get them.
Okay. I really like the ones that are clear, that peel.
I love the peel off ones
I love
too.
the peely ones.
Now, I saw one, and I think it's from China, and I think we should get it for our next video. There's a black one. Yeah, it's a blackface one, right?
Yeah.
Where you put it on like you would, and it smears on your face like any other mask would. Mm-hmm. But then there's this contraption that's like a magnet thingamajiggy, and it just pulls it off, and it's all magnetized. It just pulls it off your face magnet-like.
I don't even know what you're saying to me right now.
It's so cool.
I don't even understand.
We have to get this, and we have to do it in a video.
Anything where magnets are pulling things off of my face,
right?
I obviously have to do this.
But listen to some of the tweets about charcoal masks. So it says, it says racism is so insidious that you can promote blackface for years under the guise of poor mask, and it goes unchecked.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag Stay Woke. Hashtag Biore.
So if Biore takes off, if people start removing these from the shelves, I am going to lose my crap.
This is the dumbest thing.
That is insane.
It's so dumb.
It's just crazy. So another one. Aren't we ever going to address how the charcoal mask takes blackface up to 11? You put it on, it looks really racist, and then you pull off the black to get flawless skin.
Oh my God.
That's what they're actually saying.
This is so dumb.
This is our world.
Oh my God.
This is the world that we live in now.
This
is why we have to do it. We have to do it on video. We got to own it. We got to embrace it.
We'll do it. We'll do it. We've gone full blown crazy. It's just crazy, y'all. Okay, Speed is next.